The death of George Floyd and the subsequent protests have brought issues of racial justice and inequality in law enforcement and public policy to the forefront of American public discourse. George Floyd, an African-American man, was killed by a white police officer, sparking outrage and a wave of demonstrations across the country. The incident highlighted systemic racism and prompted calls for comprehensive reforms in policing practices and broader societal structures. Protesters demanded accountability, transparency, and an end to discriminatory practices that disproportionately affect communities of color. In response, there were widespread discussions on defunding the police, reallocating resources to community services, and implementing policies aimed at achieving long-term racial equity. The movement also saw a surge in support for organizations advocating for Black lives and increased scrutiny of racial biases in various institutions. Despite the progress, challenges remain as the nation continues to grapple with deeply ingrained inequalities. The push for justice and equality persists, driven by a collective hope for a fairer and more inclusive society.